Hey guys, Matthew here from the mmatt YouTube channel. Just going to do a real quick modification to the Marlin 795. So let's give you a quick overview as to what I'm going to do. So empty magazine, last shot bolt hold open feature. So that means that on an empty mag the bolt locks back. Now here's the problem. Nothing happens. I can't just pull back on the bolt and drop it. I actually have to use this tab. What I'm going to try to do is set this up so that it's not working on a detent system anymore, but it's working on a spring, much like my Ruger 2245 upgrade video. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. So here's how this works. From the factory, there's a detent system. You can see there's two holes here, one here, and there's a detent in there, and that keeps it either up or down. Of course, the magazine pushes up on this tab here, which locks it up, and then whenever I push this down, that closes the bolt. Now what I want to do is take this spring that's right in here, I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to modify it so that it'll fit in this gap right here, pushing down in this arm, which will allow me to then slingshot it, which means pull back on the bolt and let go. So let's see how we make out. Alright, so here's what I've come up with. You can see that I've cut two slots in this piece, and that holds the spring in place, and I've also cut two very shallow notches in the release lever here, and that holds the pin in place. And what happens now is the lever comes down on its own, which means whenever you have a bolt or an empty mag in, it'll push up. That'll lock the bolt in place, and then the pressure from the bolt keeps that locked up. You remove the magazine, and then as soon as you release the pressure, the spring now pushes the lever into the down position, allowing you to simply pull back on the charging handle and let go. And now you have what they call an auto bolt on a 1022. So let's stick this back in the rifle and test it and see how it actually works. So here's an empty mag. We'll slide it in. The bolt will of course lock back. And then let's simulate putting in a loaded mag just simply by removing this one, because when we remove this and put in a loaded one, the follower button is gone, so the bolt won't stay locked back. So let's just pull back on the bolt as if there's a fresh mag in there with loaded up, ready to go. And let's watch this lever right here. When I pull back, down it goes. Let go, and she's gone forward. So no longer do you have to push down on the lever to close the bolt. You still can if you want to, but you don't need to. So anyway, that's how you do an auto bolt on a Marlin 795 with nothing more than perhaps a hacksaw or a Dremel. You cut a couple of slots, take one spring that the gun actually has that it doesn't need anymore once you do this mod, slide it into those slots, and auto bolt away. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. As usual, remember that anything you see on these videos is not gunsmithing advice. You know, work on your own gun at your own peril. If you mess something up, it's not my fault. So just wanted to get that out there. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.